Your brain is lying to you. Brush your teeth, take a sip of water, and suddenly it feels like you just drank from a glacier. But here's the twist. That water was never actually cold. Your brain got completely fooled. And the compound responsible for pulling off this trick is so good at it that discovering how it works actually won two scientists a Nobel Prize. Let's talk about menthol, the tiny molecule that convinces your brain winter has arrived when nothing about the temperature has changed at all. Meet the cold detectors. Inside your mouth and skin are tiny nerve sensors built to detect temperature. Some of them are special cold detectors called TRPM8 receptors. They normally switch on when you eat or drink something genuinely cold, like ice water. But menthol, the natural compound found in peppermint oil, has a party trick. It can flip these same cold switches on even when there's zero actual cold involved. The moment menthol touches your tongue, it activates TRPM8, which fires a message straight to your brain. This is cold. Your brain believes it completely, even though the thermometer hasn't moved a single degree. The real science story. This isn't a small discovery. In fact, figuring out exactly how menthol pulls off this illusion led to real Nobel-level science. In 2002, two researchers working independently, David Julius and Artem Patapoutian, used menthol itself as their key tool to hunt down and identify the TRPM8 receptor. Their work on how the body senses temperature and touch was significant enough that in 2021, both scientists were jointly awarded the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine. So the next time your toothpaste tingles, you're experiencing the exact biological mechanism that took two scientific careers and a Nobel Committee's stamp of approval to fully explain.
Why it spreads and lingers. Here's why the effect feels stronger with every sip. When you drink water or take a deep breath after brushing your teeth, the menthol spreads further around your mouth, switching on even more of these cold receptors at once. The water genuinely isn't any colder. Your mouth has simply become hypersensitive to cold signals for a few minutes. Scientists have a name for this whole category of chemical trickery: chemesthesis. When a chemical creates a sensation of hot or cold without any real change in temperature. Menthol plays the cold card. Spicy chili peppers, interestingly, use a nearly identical trick in reverse, triggering the heat receptor, TRPV1, to convince your brain something is burning when it isn't.
Where you've already met menthol. Once you know the trick, you start noticing it everywhere. Toothpaste and gum use it for that clean, refreshing burst. Cough drops use it to make breathing feel easier. Menthol doesn't actually clear congestion, but it tricks your airways into feeling like more air is flowing through. Muscle creams use the same cooling receptors on your skin to help distract from soreness and pain. And athletes training in hot weather have been shown to perform longer when using menthol-based cooling products, not because their body temperature actually drops, but because feeling cooler is sometimes just as valuable as being cooler.
So the next time that sip of water feels like it came straight from the Arctic, remember, your body isn't broken and the water isn't secretly cold. You've just experienced one of the most elegant illusions in human biology, a tiny plant molecule speaking the exact language your nerves already understand, and your brain believing every word of it.